Oh, OOTD. What are you wearing today?
OOTD.
Outfit of the day, babe. Get on the program.
It's like basically the same thing I wear.
Every day.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
Flannel, shirt, jeans.
But I like this shirt that you got me.
Yeah, I know. I sent that to him when he was deployed, and it's actually really warm and fuzzy. Here, wait, let me see the inside. Like, look at that fuzz. Ooh, a shirt, a scarf. Gotta wear a scarf in Washington. Leggings, and Converse. But check it out, my socks go up by ankles, so I got that look going on today. It's rather great. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but we're not in our home. We're in an Airbnb, and we're actually in Bellingham at the moment. Bellingham is a town that's a couple hours north of Seattle, and we're actually spending some time looking for areas that we might want to live, like, and buy a house and permanently be for a little bit. So that's kind of what we're on the hunt for right now, just housing, yay!
Yeah, we haven't been in our home since like October. Well, I haven't.
Well, what's our home? What do you mean?
I don't know, we don't have a home.
We're homeless.
We're homeless right now.
We're literally homeless right now. We're kind of just looking for somewhere that we might want to call home for a little while. And so we're starting our journey trying to find a home up in Bellingham because I have fond memories, and not very many of them, but all of them were fond, up in Bellingham because it's just like a beautiful area. It's right on the Canadian border practically. I mean, it's not right there, but it's like really close. One of the cool things about Bellingham is that it's a college town. There's a lot of university students here and everybody is about our age, which is really interesting when you go out to dinner and literally I feel like we could be friends with everybody in like a restaurant. Could you say the same?
Yep.
We went to this really good brewery last night, Aslan Brewery. I can't say that word. Brewer. You know what I mean. I know. Brewery. Now it sounds wrong. Like if you try to say it, it doesn't even sound right. And we had some really good beer and amazing burgers. Did you like your burger? Bison burger. This morning, we're gonna kind of wander out of the Airbnb. This is the Airbnb, by the way. I really like it. We have like a studio situation. So we come up those stairs, City of Bellingham on the wall. And it's a very earthy and like, I don't know, it's a very cozy space. And I really like the roof. Check out the roof, it's like shingles. Our Airbnb host actually gave us like some suggestions of places that she thinks we should go if we want food and stuff. And then we're gonna hit the road and see what we feel about certain areas around here. How do you think about this plan? What do you think? You know, how
do I think about
I was gonna say, how are you feeling about this? And then I started to go with, what do you think about, you know what I mean. So for the past couple days, how this has been looking is we'll get on our phone and we'll find these houses that we like on Zillow, right?
Yep.
Did we find some more?
Oh yeah.
The biggest thing is that me and Blake haven't lived in Washington for like 6 years. And the one thing that you can't change about a house is its location. And so what we're doing right now is kind of driving around all of these different areas and staying in some. Like we literally spent the night last night in Bellingham and we'll probably do it maybe somewhere else another time. Huh? A salmon life cycle facility. Oh, salmon are held here until ready for artificial spawning. Eggs are removed from females and mixed with sperm from males. Fertilized eggs are placed in trays in the hatchery building. Interesting. The biggest thing that we're doing right now is we're kind of just getting a vibe and an idea for how these cities feel before we decide that we want to live there. And it's probably going to take us a little bit of time. Like we're probably going to have to like honestly end up renting for at least a couple months somewhere just to get a better idea before we really sink our teeth into home ownership.
I'm kind of excited to get into owning a house. It's something that but I'm just talking from my point of view right now.
Yeah.
Something that I can finally like put some time into and like actually care about, I guess, because like the place that we rented in Vegas, I cared, I didn't like it, but it wasn't mine.
Right.
I wasn't paying into it.
Right.
So I didn't really care about how anything looked on the inside or like.
It wasn't a huge priority of yours.
I wasn't like, oh, this weekend I'm gonna fix this up and make this look better and do something here. Like I was like, I don't care. It's like it's not mine.
Yeah. Well, plus when you're renting, you don't really have the freedom to make those changes, right? Like you can't really put time and money into a house because it's not your house to put time and money into.
Yeah.
And something that you might find really attractive or want to make into something really nice for you, the owners might not. So that's one drawback. But renting gives you the freedom to literally move like next week if you want to. And that's something that homeownership doesn't necessarily work with, if that makes sense.
Around here, I mean, depending on where your house is, and, you know, what it looks like on the inside, it's not too bad. So.
Right. Well, and it totally depends on the market. It totally depends on so many different things. And that's why I don't think I personally felt ready to be in a position to buy until about now. And I'm like, okay, now I feel good about this. My goodness. Okay, sourdough toast, potatoes, black beans, scrambled Southwest tofu, avocado, veggie sausage, and you, what did you get? Bacon and eggs with toast.
Normal.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Regular person.
I mean, this is kind of cool. Today, we're gonna hop back in the car and we're gonna basically drive all the way to the border. There's a town up there called Blaine. It's a border town. There's another border town called Sumas that's up there. Linden is up there, some ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna check out those areas and see if either of them appeal to us. How'd you sleep last night with the choo-choo?
I did not sleep very well.
I didn't sleep well last night either.
I kept waking. It wasn't even the train, I don't, because the train stopped.
I think it was how hot I was. I kept getting hot and then cold.
Yeah, it was warm and then like,
What?
So, I kept rolling over like toward the inside of the bed, and then whenever I did that, you did that, and then you were like breathing on me, and it's like so hard to sleep when you're getting breathed on. I was like, fuck.
You do that to me all the time too. Canada's that way, but we're not going that way. We're gonna go that way. Border crossing, bye Canada. And then you're gonna you're gonna go basically all the way around this one again too. Follow the minivan. Okie dokie, here we go. I-5 South. Woot woot. How do we feel about the towns near the border? You're not like, no. You don't want to buy a house in any of these towns. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. I think we're realizing that I think we're still young enough that we like to go out and do stuff. And when you're farther from places that have anything to do, it's less appealing to live there.
Seattle's 110.
Yeah, it's really not that far. Honestly, like the distance between Bellingham and Seattle is not very far.
It's not that bad.
One of the things that appealed to me about Bellingham in relation to debating whether or not we should buy a house up there is the distance between Canada and Seattle.
Right.
Like it's really just about the halfway point. If you wanted to go to Seattle, it's right there. If you wanted to go to Vancouver, it's right there. We're still open to all of these areas, but we're kind of figuring out that we probably want to live somewhere a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, it's just like the further we get from home, it's just like the more it's like, I don't really want this.
Yeah. Well, and the whole reason we're doing this is because we didn't know that before we did it.
Yeah.
We're going into all of these places with an open mind to kind of figure out if this is somewhere where we'd want to stay, and if it's not, that's cool, but we wouldn't know either way until we drove through it, and we realized that. Check it out, look, see? You can only go right here. Right takes you to the border. Can you see the border right there? How cool is that? Okay, so I guess go left here, because we can't go left there. We're just like checking out neighborhoods, seeing how we like the vibe of the town. I
don't like this one.
Blake is brutally honest. He's not a fan of Sumas, Washington. I'm not the biggest fan of it either. I liked Linden. We just drove through Linden a second ago, and Linden was actually quite nice.
Well, we looked at a lot of houses today. We went to, Blaine. That's what it was. Blaine, which we went over to Linden, which we liked a lot more. Linden was kind of cool. It's still pretty far north, and it's kind of near the border, which is cool. Where did we go after Linden? We went, it's Sumas. Now we're back in Bellingham. Well, and then we went to Sudden Valley. I like Sudden Valley. I think we both did.
What is your overall, like, what do you think about the places that we saw today?
Sudden Valley was my favorite.
Sudden Valley's favorite?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not as big a fan of Bellingham as I thought I would be. It's kind of unfortunate because Katie really hyped it up.
I'm sorry, I literally told you, I was like, dang, I think I hyped this up way too much. Yeah. The last time I was here, I loved it because, one, I think I was here when it was like, extra super duper beautiful. Like the weather, it was like stunning. It's not as stunning now. Just we got clouds and we got rain, and so it kind of just painted it in a different way.
Yeah.
So that was part of it. The other part of it was that I only spent a day, like literally a day in Bellingham last time I was here, and I really liked it. I didn't spend the night or anything. And so it's different, I think, when you're in a place. The longer you're somewhere, I think the more that you get a better idea for how it feels.
Yeah.
So this gave me kind of a different taste of Bellingham than I think I thought before, I guess. But like, so my question for you would be, what do you think about the places you saw today in relation to all of the places that we've checked out before? So the places that we checked out in Bremerton, in Seebeck, in Tacoma.
We didn't check on any in Bremerton, did we?
I mean, like, how do you feel about Bremerton? Like, we've driven through Bremerton quite a bit.
Yeah. We were looking on like Zillow and stuff again. Found quite a few places in Bremerton that I think we want to go check out. And I don't know, I kind of would almost rather be there, just because it's a lot closer to our family and closer to everything that we know. And I'm totally cool with being somewhere new, because we did that in Vegas for 5 years, which was cool. But Vegas is different because it's so new and everything's already there that you need, pretty much. So I think checking out Bremerton would be really cool, because those houses, we didn't check out any houses really in Bremerton.
Well, I mean, I want to check out some stuff south of Seattle too.
Yep.
So I want to look in Des Moines. I want to look in Kent. And then, I don't know, maybe even like Bonnie Lake and stuff, which is like more east and like south a little bit. And we can always check around the base a little bit too, like Yelm and stuff down there would be a good idea. Well, anyway, so we've been driving around all day today, and now we are on this beautiful stretch of roadway going south right on the water. It's called Chuckanut Drive. And you get,
I don't know if you can really see it.
Here, I'll adjust.
Yeah,
I think I have to
you're
adjust
good
the
at
settings a little bit. Hold on. So you can see just how freaking beautiful it is. This is like Puget Sound right here, and you have some of the San Juan Islands and such out in the distance, and it is absolutely stunning. I think I'm gonna go down a little bit more and see if there's a little opening down here. Oh my God, this is beautiful.
It's a great view. I can only imagine what it's like in
Summertime sunsets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's going on way over there?
I don't know, there's a little smoky bit.
Can you see it? I don't
Where
know.
is
It's over here.
It's right there, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that was an eagle.
Oh,
An
whoa.
eagle just flew
Yeah.
by. Did you see that?
Yeah. What if it found something?
Listen to it.
Oh. What the fuck?
Nature's crazy.
Yeah.
We never ended the vlog yesterday, so we're gonna end it right now, okay? How is house hunting going?
It's actually going pretty good, because we're not finding, well, we're finding what we don't want.
Yeah, which is exactly the point. We're doing what I consider to be probably the most important part of this all, and finding like an area that we wanna live, that's key. The house will come later, but like just figuring out a town and city that we want to live in, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So we're gonna end the vlog here because we have to get going. We're headed south today. So anyway, we're gonna have to say goodbye to this Airbnb. Peace out, Airbnb. Bye. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Sound good?
Buzz on you. Yeah.
I know, we can fix that.
Bye.
Bye.